Hey, I'm PJ Goodwin. I am the Event Technology and Streaming Specialist with Emerson Productions. We're tracking right now with a lavalier mic and a boom mic feeding into our sound device's Scorpio on my lap. And it has input for timecode and genlock. Timecode is important so that all of our frames are in lockstep with one another, multi-camera shoots, and with audio. This allows us to also easily sync footage and audio from multicams in our editing software, whether we're editing in DaVinci or Final Cut. Or actually, we don't ever edit in Final Cut, do we? No. Yeah, I mean, it's like a full-fledged field mixer. So, you know, you have fader knobs, which control your mix to camera or live stream. You have your gain knobs where you can set your trim. You have all kinds of menu options where you can solo channels. You can also, you know, adjust any kind of processing or effects, EQ or compression or limiters. So you want to get clean sounds. You want to have fully charged batteries. And clean sound would allude to setting your gain so that you have enough gain dialed up and you're not getting any like preamp noise or tape hiss. You know, you might need to do some EQ. You might need to do like a low cut filter, using windscreen if you're outdoors, either having your microphone in some kind of your shotgun microphone inside of a windsock or a dead cat or a Zeppelin we have in here. Right now, we have my lav mic, which is right here, coming in channel 1. So this is its trim, this is its fader. Channel 2 is designated for a second lav, which we're not using right now. And channel 3 we currently have as our shotgun mic. Right here, the red light is indicating that we are recording, and the green light is indicating that the power is on. And here we have our first meter for my lav mic, and here's our second meter for our shotgun mic. Minus 12 dB is kind of where you want to be, where you want your meter to be hanging out. You know, of course, audio's dynamic, so it's always going to be a little higher and a little lower than that, but that's kind of where you want your average to be. And you also want to be not hitting your limiter or the top. That's where you can get some distortion or some clipping happening. And if it's too low, then you might end up introducing some noise when you gain it up in post. So, you know, always shooting for the yellow area in your meter. That's kind of where you want your, you know, your peaks to be hanging out in. Scorpio can be pulled out of our streaming cart and taken to be mobile with its battery source. You don't need to be tethered. And sometimes it lives anchored into our streaming cart for live streams. Our streaming cart is basically a mobile cart for streaming. It has 2 reference monitors, a preview monitor and a program monitor. How do you control or modify each individual input? Every channel can be selected to the display by toggling these little toggle switches over to select. So you'll notice here I'm going to go to my lavalier channel by toggling over to 1. That brings me to the home screen for input 1, where I can scroll through the different fields that allow me to adjust. You know, you can select, is this the source preamp? Is it line level or mic level? Does it need phantom power? That all happens here. And we can get back to...
Okay, it's my turn.
Okay.
Come on. Let's talk about cameras, let's go. That's very interesting. I like it very much. So, my name's Barry. Let's talk about cameras.